I was at a lunch with a good friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about archery, and one thing he was saying that I've also noticed with myself is that when practicing archery, I've got a range made just outside my house, just across the street and down into the field a little bit, and you get very comfortable on that range. Things become normal on that range. Now, I've shot other places, but generally speaking, that's where I do the vast majority of my shooting. It's convenient. Today, what I'm gonna do is do something a little different. Come up here in the trees, create little shooting lanes. I shoot from my knees, just try different things to get used to that as I prepare for this archery season that is, man, just around the corner. Hard to tell how far the distance is with the rangefinder because there's a bunch of weeds in the way. So the rangefinder is saying anywhere from 12 yards to 32 yards. This is where I'm finding it really helps to be able to judge distances without just a rangefinder. And the more I'm shooting, the better I'm getting at it, but I still got a long ways to go. What we're gonna go here is 26 yards. Let's take a look. What I'm seeing is this right here, and the target, where is the target? Target is right there. So I'm actually kind of shooting through the weeds. Not bad. A little bit low. Let's try it again. Hit a branch, and that really deflected it. Again, that's kind of why I'm up here messing with this stuff, right? Rather than just, I mean, it's like all the gun stuff I've done in the past. Rather than just shooting on a controlled range, I like to move around. I like to set stuff up, see what happens. Perfect example. So, what it did is it came through here and hit this, most likely. And, man, it sent it way off course. So there's the first one. There's my second. Man, that's what I hate about doing this, but it's a good learning process. See that right there? This one, my idea is I've got a shooting lane right here. So I've got trees coverage, tree coverage, and just an open lane. So if I was out somewhere, you know, and this is the lane I picked, or had several lanes, try shooting it. It's also at a slightly downhill angle. I'm gonna back up a little bit. So this will put me at close to 30 yards, maybe. 28, sitting right here. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot. Let's take a look at this. I mean, it's 30 yards, that's not a big deal. We're just shy of 28 yards. I'll take that one all day. I'll take it. Now essentially what I've done on this one, and I've just switched, so now I'm shooting a little bit uphill, not bad. There's my target. Again, while it's so important to come out and use your equipment, not just on the range, but in different scenarios, because same thing I'm finding here with my rangefinders, I've got some grass, some weeds that are coming up. So the target is anywhere from 10 yards to 30 yards. So it's 30 yards is what I'm going to go with. Again, going back to just having an idea of your distance. It's something I need to get better at. Just looking at it, I wouldn't be able to tell very well. But in conjunction, I can. And this one's a very awkward shooting position too. All my weight is on my back foot. Shooting uphill slight. I think that's in there. It might be a tad high. So that was actually arrow number 2. Not the second shot, but arrow number 2. This is arrow number 4. We'll take a look at them after I shoot. All right, let's take a look. Definitely a little awkward shooting on that much of an incline. I got them grouped pretty nice. Just a little bit high. Just a hair. See it from here. This is actually about 29 yards. I got up here, it's a little bit easier to on the knees. Ah, you're getting those stickers. And it's sitting about the same height as the other. So I'm shooting a tad high, because I'm very consistent, that's for sure. So those 2 on the right are the first 2. The one on the left is the kneeling. A few more things I wanted to do out here, but I'm short on time, so I got to wrap it up. That was a lot of fun. Learned a lot on that one. Even a very small stick can deflect that arrow horribly off target. Another thing, when I was shooting down on that hill, what I thought was level with the bow was not. So when I leveled it with the actual bubble on the sight, it felt almost like I was like this. So just a good reminder to always be checking that level on the bubble level on the sight as well. So again, wanted to come up here and mix it up, get out of my comfort zone as far as my little archery range that I've got set up. Do something quite a bit different, try to get some shooting lanes. I learned a lot on this one. Thanks for watching. Archery season's coming. We'll see you.